As well as in a second video we studied 5 cell organelles. Let's have a recap. So first, today we will recap the previous videos, as well as we will move ahead with the next cell organelle. So the fundamental unit of life is nothing but a cell. First, before invention or the discovery of a cell, microscope is invented. Robert Hooke first invented the microscope, and then the cell is seen. So what is cell? Cell is nothing but a fundamental unit of a life, as we studied structural and functional unit of a life. It is also known as a structural and functional unit of a life because whole body is made up of with the cell. Each and every living organism is made up of with the cell. Okay. Now this is the example, or this is the diagram picture of the cell along with the different cell organelles. Now onion peel. This experiment we are going to do in the practical lab. Okay. So sperm is nothing but a sex cell of a male. That is also example of a cell. Fat cell. Fat is deposited inside the cell. They are termed as a fat cell. Blood cell. RBCs, WBCs, platelets. These are also a different types of a cell. Smooth muscle cell. Types of a cell. Now in a previous video we also studied the types of a cell based on the number. So unicellular cell, so the cell contain only single cell. With the help of single cell they perform all the function: respiration, digestion, excretion. Each and every function is performed by the single cell. So all organisms are classified as a unicellular organism. Unicellular example of the cell is amoeba, paramecium, euglena, bacteria. Okay. And multicellular, the cell or the organism which contain more than 2 cells, or the body is very complicated. More cells are present to form the tissues. Tissues are joining to form a organ. Number of organ systems are present in a body. All they are classified as a multicellular organism. Amoeba is again unicellular organism. You are able to see the different parts of the amoeba. So pseudopodia, this is the finger-like projections, is nothing but a pseudopodia. Nucleus is present, food vacuole is present, contractile vacuole is present. So these are all the different parts of a amoeba. Now this is a slipper-shaped body, that is a paramecium. You are able to see the different parts. Cilia is the outermost covering, thread-like structure which helps in attachment. Buccal cavity, cell membrane, food vacuole, contractile vacuole. Food vacuole helps in a digestion of the food, and contractile vacuole helps in a excretion process. Now the cell, now in a previous video we studied the different types of a cell organelle. Here also the list is given: nucleus, cytoplasm, mitochondria, lysosome, ribosome, endoplasmic reticulum, plastid, cell wall, and Golgi bodies. In a previous video we studied the nucleus, mitochondria, lysosome, and endoplasmic reticulum. We will revise one by one. So cell is divided into 2 categories: prokaryotic cell and a eukaryotic cell. What do you mean by pro? Pro means primitive and karyos means nucleus. The cell who contain primitive type of a nucleus, they all are classified as a prokaryotic cells. Eukaryotic cell, the cells which do not, yes, U means true, karyos means nucleus. The cell who contain well developed nucleus as well as membrane bound organelles, they are classified as a eukaryotic cell. Now various shapes of the cells. Cells have the oval shape, spherical shape, round shape, branch shape. There are different types of shapes of a cell. Now coming to the cell organelle, though we discussed, but still we are going to revise. First organelle which is given here, that is the nucleus. Nucleus is also termed as the brain of the cell because it controls all the activities of the cell. Now the parts of the nucleus is nucleolus. Nucleolus is a part of a nucleus and it is also known as a factory of ribosome. It helps in a protein synthesis. As we studied, ribosomes are present on an endoplasmic reticulum and they help in a synthesis of protein. And next one, which is the next part of the nucleus, is chromosomes. They helps in a carrying genetic material. They are the carrier of the genetic material. Genes are carried from one generation to another generation through these chromosomes. Now this is the nucleus is shown. Nucleus, the center body is the this is the structure of cell. In the center, dense body, rounded body is nothing but a nucleus. Nucleolus, the outer, yes, jelly-like, this is the nucleolus is present, which contain a chromatin material. Chromosome, this is the structure of chromosome. Now next organelle, that is endoplasmic reticulum. It is located around the nucleus of the cells. They are large network-like structure. It look like some long tubules and they are of two types. We already studied, children. Just to have a recap. RER. R stand for rough. E stand for endoplasmic reticulum and SER, smooth endoplasmic reticulum. The main function of a endoplasmic reticulum is detoxification of a poisonous material and exchange of material. RER is a protein synthesis and SER fat synthesis. Okay. Now this is the diagram of a endoplasmic reticulum. Now nuclear membrane. Nuclear membrane is the outer membrane, thin membrane outside the nucleus. Okay, which helps in a exchange of the material and it also contains the chromosome. Now this is the cell structure. Next cell organelle, that is the Golgi apparatus. Camillo Golgi has firstly discovered this Golgi apparatus. That's why the name is given Golgi apparatus. They are located in the nerve cell as well as in every part of the cell. They are in a parallel way. It consists of a system of a membrane bound organelles, vesicles arranged approximately parallel to each other. And the main function of a Golgi body is modification and packaging of the product. It helps in a synthesis of lysosome. What is the function of lysosome? Lysosome is also called as a suicidal bag. This is the diagram of the Golgi apparatus. Now lysosome. Lysosomes are termed as a suicidal bag because they look like a rounded bodies, consist of digestive enzymes. But during the starvation condition, they start eating their own cell. That's why they are termed as a suicidal bag. And this is the picture of a lysosome. Okay, now next organelle which we already studied, that is the mitochondria. Mitochondria is also termed as a powerhouse and it helps in a synthesis of ATP. ATP is nothing but a adenosine triphosphate. Okay, and as well as it helps in a respiration. Okay, now this is a double membrane structure. Outer one is porous, inner one is folded, that is termed as cristae. Now next cell organelle, that is plastid. They are present only in a plants, absent in a animal cell. So there are different types of plastids: chromoplast, leucoplast and chromoplast. Chromo, chloro and leucoplast. Chromo means colored plastid. Different plant parts have the different color. For example, banana yellow color, pomegranate red color, tomato red color. So these different color of the parts of the plant getting with the help of a different colorful plastid. Leucoplast, they are the colorless plastid, and chloroplast, green color pigment, that is chlorophyll, is stored in the chloroplast. So there are three types of plastid: chromo, chloro and leuco. Leuco colorless, chromo color and chloro green color pigment, which helps in a photosynthesis. Okay, so remember this is the structure of a chloroplast. Double membrane, the pile-like structure is the granum, and they are joined with the thylakoid membrane. Now the next cell organelle, that is the vacuole. Vacuole helps in a storage sacs of a solid or a liquid material. As I told you, vacuoles present in biggest vacuole is present in a plant cell, and in a center position they provide the shape to the cell. Whatever the vacant place is there, that is occupied with the vacuole. And there are two types of a vacuole: foot vacuole and contractile vacuole, and this plant vacuole helps in a storing of a liquid sap. Okay, this is the vacuole. Now the outermost layer in the plant is cell wall, so it helps in exchange of material as well as it protect the cell entry and exit of the cell. Now next layer of the after the cell wall is plasma membrane, that is made up of with the semi-permeable membrane. So again it controls the entry and exit of the material. This is the structure of plasma membrane. Outermost layer in the animal cell is plasma membrane, also termed as a cell membrane. We studied two terminology, diffusion and osmosis. So diffusion is nothing but a movement of a molecules from higher concentration to lower concentration, and osmosis also we studied